A very pleasant good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to In the Streets with Big Stone. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be celebrating, I am celebrating my 62nd Earth Strong. 62 years is a lot of years, ladies and gentlemen, and I give thanks to the Almighty. I give thanks to my family. I give thanks to all of my friends who have been there for me and have helped me to come thus far and have helped me to do the work that I have done. I hope to live to see many, 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 many more years because I try to practice love. I try to practice peace and unity in my heart for all people. And I try to reach out to people all over the world to see how best we can make this beautiful earth a better place. So, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I'm just going to be on for a total of about 15 or 20 minutes. As you know, today is my 62nd Earth Day, and I'll be coming live later on tonight. I'll be at the Forever Young Sports Bar and Restaurant at 48 West Street, downtown Kingston. But, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm happy is because I've lived to see 62 years, and a lot of people, a lot of youths, a lot of babies, a lot of little baby girls have died in this country who have not lived to see even 1 year, 6 months. You know what I mean? So I am very happy. I'm very thankful for all the happy birthdays that you all send me thus far. I appreciate it. But you know why I'm sad? I'm sad because even though our youngsters, and I say youngsters because they're young boys, mainly between the age of 14 and 30, right? Who have gotten caught up by some misguided force. And sometimes they end up doing the wrong thing. I know these youngsters, they don't really want to go that route. But sometimes situation probably force them to go the route because they're hungry and they want a piece of food to eat. Ladies and gentlemen, I posted a video recently about a young artist that I know, right? And the news that I got yesterday was that five youths went out to get some food, as they say, to look some food. And they were confronted by the police, and all five of them were shot and killed. Now, I understand a lot of people saying, yes, 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 we got rid of five criminals. Sure, we do got rid of five criminals. But guess what? Some family members have just lost five family members. Five family members. And before I get into the meat of the matter, I just want to. I'm a record producer and I'm trying to use songs to see how best we can bring back some of these youths. We're trying to use the power of music, the power of reggae music, because reggae music is a powerful tool and we're not using it. We're not using reggae music the way we ought to use reggae music. And if we utilize reggae music in this positive way, then maybe we can make a small difference in what has been happening. Listen to this song, ladies and gentlemen. This is a song that I produced, and this is what we're all about. Yo, that's how you don't be no victim round there now. Ay, me say you should be round there. Watch out then. You know what? Another get to you fall victim of them gun. Another mama innocent son. Have nowhere to hide and they got nowhere to run. The victim of beat them down. Hey, watch out then. Another get to you fall victim of them gun. Another one a nice son. Have nowhere to hide and they got nowhere to run. Them high, don't fall victim of them lie. Pull up them shoe there again. Pull up them shoe there. Another get a youth, fall victim of them gun. Enough you them kill off. Enough you dead. Enough you dead. Since the start of the year, January, we saw 135 people were shot and killed. In the month of May, we saw 105 people that were shot and killed. In June, we saw almost 150 people shot and killed. We've lost almost 700 people murdered in this country, and the toll keep climbing higher and higher and higher. What are we going to do? Are we just going to sit back and not say anything? I can't just sit back. I can't just sit back and watch my young youths die. We need help, and we need a lot of help. I know a lot of you out there might be saying, Dixon, we are ball for them youth there. Some of them youth that have no heart. Some of them youth that just go out and kill people. Yes, they do. They do, and that's the point I'm saying. Where is their mind? How can we get them to get back to reality? How can we get them to say, hey, you need to live? Most of these youngsters ain't got no hope. We ain't giving them no hope. And because we have not given them any hope, guess what? They just become misguided and they're all over the place and they're just doing what the mind and the music tells them to do. Okay? So this is what I'm saying to you. We have to pay attention. It is our business. It is our business to make sure that we get our youths together. You understand? Because if we don't get our youths together, you understand? It is going to be a bad Jamaica. They're spending over $80 billion fixing infrastructures and getting all these things done. But they can't even spend $10 billion in the infrastructures of the inner city communities and the volatile communities and reaching out to the minds of the youths and the people who are dying. Because these people are dying. All right? This is Tune Again Youth, and this is for you young youth out there. Pay attention. Don't be a victim, I am. Raw to the deal. I gotta get the fall victim and them gone. Another mama innocent son. I've nowhere to hide and there's nowhere to run. I'm happy on my birthday, but I'm sad. I gotta get the fall victim and them gone. Another mother nice guy son. I've nowhere to hide and there's nowhere to run. I'm real God. You got to hold your head high. Don't fall victim and them lie. Jacket and tie. Them a you, them a die. I can feel mama call. Me can't hear nobody from a car. So me get to know say we back against the wall. Marcus Garvey is out there with. Marcus Garvey tell me. Victim and them gone. I gotta get a youth card. Nowhere to run. I gotta get a I fall victim and them gone. And there's nowhere to run. Me know the struggle real. The struggle real, youth. Buckle up, youth. Another get to fight. Them and them gone. Another mother nice son. I know where to run. Another get to fight. I find victim and them gone. Nowhere to run. And I the sky and the sky. Oh, follow them, yo. Rastafari. I get the victim and them gone. Youth, this is Big Stone again. I'm coming to you, man. I've done many videos, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. I have well over 3,000 videos up there. And a good 80% of my videos not about likes. I don't care if you like my video. All I'm caring is that you watch it and you show some concern. You watch it and you show some love. You watch it and you try to do better and help some youth and help some people, because all of us can do it. I'm me alone there to do it. Who alone can do it, you know? I'm celebrating my 60th 62nd birthday. Yeah, I'm trying to put 2 years back, but I feel like it. But I'm celebrating my 62nd Earth Strong. And today, 3 days ago, I heard it was 5 or 6 of them went to a place in St. Andrew known as the Constitution Hill. And when they got to the Constitution Hill, I don't know if the police were tipped off or what, or proper intelligence or what the situation would be. But 5 youth, 5 of them, one I know very, 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 very well, he was shot and killed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about that one that I know as a very, very massive talent. He's a superstar, ladies and gentlemen. If you could have just did, hold on, look up it. Hold on. Come and back to you, them say, youth. The time is coming. Just hold on, look up it. Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. Believe in the Almighty, believe in yourself, believe in the teaching of His Imperial Majesty, believe in the teaching of Marcus Garvey, and practice self-reliance, youth, and carry yourself out of the slumber. Holy pa youth, you think them want to do this? YouTube, me look on you, think them want to do this? Facebook, me look on you, think them want to do this? They don't want to do it. But because they're misguided, their minds are all trapped up, they're messed up. Last night, I reasoned with some big man. And I say, yo, we are failed generation of our youths. Yeah, no, sir, and them fail themselves. Hell no. We fail them. We never connect with the youth them. We never, even if they become boisterous and forceful. Because we know some youth out there, them no want to take no talk. Adams call them some little wicked boy with gun. They not take no talk. You know, see it. Yo, anytime I keep telling you, as a youth, anytime you're going to do anything, you must think about the consequences. Think about the possibility of something going wrong. And what if something goes wrong? And something went wrong. Something went wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Something went really, really wrong. I mean, a lot of people saying something went right because 5 youths were shot and killed that were supposed to be robbers or killers or whoever. Right? I understand. These situations exist. These are the truth. These are the facts. And these people, they are entitled to feel the way they feel. They're entitled to go the way they want to go because they have been victims of this hideous nonsense. They've lost a lot of loved ones. How can you tell a loved one not to mourn and not to feel happy when a gunman is killed? How can you tell a loved one that was killed, that has people killed by gunmen, wantedly babies and women and children? How can you tell a loved one not to feel joyful when a youth get killed? You can't say nothing to him. So this is what we say conservatively. We must put our mind and our resources together. We must think of a way. We must think of a plan, right? You must think of a plan, right? And see how best we can do it. Social intervention, get into them communities, have motivational speakers like myself. Clarendon is at an all-time high. People are dying left and right in Clarendon. People are dying left and right in Montego Bay. People are dying left and right in Hanover. People are dying left and right in Kingston. People are dying left and right all over the island. It is our concern. It is our business. We must say something. Make a phone call, write a letter, send an email. Terrorism is on our people here in Jamaica. And every time I think about it, I feel bad. Because when I cry, it helps me get rid of the stress and it puts my thinking mechanism into being. When I cry for our youngsters, it makes me know that, hey, yeah, you know, we're concerned, we're thinking about them. I was talking to my sister in Kerry Star, another artist this morning. And when I told her about one of the guys that was murdered, I mean, I feel if every one of you that was murdered, every single baby, every single mother's old people, I'm bad for, you know. You know, like it. Right? I should be happy all the day through my birthday. I shouldn't be feeling this way. But this is how I feel today. I'm happy that I'm 62 years old, but there's 600 or 700 people that are not going to be a second older because they're dead. They're not going to be a second older. So I'm appealing to you. Stephanie Sinclair, big you up. Bethany Palmer, big up yourself. Michelle, big up yourself. Howard Smith, Margaret Ellis, Amelia Amoy, Tony Lumley, big up yourself. Joan B over there, big up yourself. Mara Marissa, big up yourself. Diego Costa, big up, big up, big up. Joe Kodak, big up. Big up, man. Big up to all of you, man, that has took the time out to tune in. But this is a positive thing for me. Me sharing this early morning of my birth strong with the item because it's going to help to motivate me. The kind words that you send in my inbox. When you watch my videos, some of the things that you say to me, you've never met me and you make me feel like I am this giant person. I am not. I'm just a simple Jamaican doing my little part that I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? When I feel down, sometimes I jump in my car and I go to St. Mary over by my friend David Williams' house. Humanity Divine Libertarian Foundation. He's trying to help. He's doing a great job over there in St. Mary, trying to get a girls' home being built for our misguided young children over there. So Humanity Divine Libertarian Foundation, I salute you, man. Thank you for being a part of a great movement. Thank you for looking out for our children because terrorism is on our shore. Whether you all want to believe it or not, we're being terrorized by our own people. They turn our own people against us. So they don't have to come with their weapons of mass destruction from anywhere. They say, yo, give them some gun and make them just turn the guns on each other in Jamaica. For the last 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, over 1,000 people have been killed every year for the last 20 years. We're not talking about those that have been shot and wounded and didn't die. We're not talking about the billions of dollars in medical expense to take care of these patients. We're not talking about the broken homes some of these fathers or mothers cannot provide for their children. We're talking about thousands of people in Jamaica. Not even 3 million people, and we killed over 700 people since the year started. What are we doing? What are we doing, Jamaica? We're going crazy. 5 young youths were shot and killed 2-3 days ago in Constitution Hill. We know these youths have parents and brothers and sisters and mothers. Youth them look food. Youth them hungry. 80% of the youth them don't want to pick up no gun and risk the chance of losing their life. But guess what? They have been misguided. They lack hope. But guess what? I'm here to do my little part, to play my little role. And that's why I went into the studio last night again. And I did a song with Guidance and Raw Deal. All right? I just mixed it last night. I want you to listen to it. It is a song that gives us hope. It is a song that says, Marcus Garvey, wait, think about the Honorable Marcus Garvey, and you see what I'm talking about. Here it
I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. You move up. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. Every journey I be starting and I think it's on the track. No one to know when you feel about to be back. I feel like I'm just never yet a move started. But tell them that you know what's up with them and time. No time to waste, I'm moving on. So we moving on. No time to waste, I'm moving on. No time to waste, I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste, I'm moving on. See why you say I don't care. Yeah. Do what you do, I don't care. Don't care. Yeah. They don't care what they want to tell them about it. All them attacking on them, we kill it a killer. That's why I have to go mountain the top. None of them could have never put me in a top. No time to wait. No time to wait. No time to wait. No time to wait. I'm moving on. When you can see a bar, no time to wait. I'm moving on. And I'm on the road. I said I got no time to wait. I'm moving on. And then Marcus Garvey say a forward and a up at up we say. So right now we have to carry the youth them there. And then the one man ask when they know them let them wear. We don't make you no second and you're not officer. From your city cushion guidance step away. From your heart is nothing and bad wine and you're there. No, my next not there.
is. Pull up. Positive music can bring some of the youth them back to reality. Now I tell you. You see the music them where some of them promote about this gun thing and this shooting thing and man Martha fly and them thing there. Them thing they're negative tune. If you speak negativity from your mouth, it attracts negativity. Negativity is like the energy that you put out is like magnet and they attract these negative vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you have to try to avoid negative youth. When I was a little youth coming up, I must tell you this. When I was a little youth coming up, I was very, very smart enough to know that I checked my what you call it, my surroundings. I check my surroundings. I just don't mingle or associate with just anybody. You can never call me and say, Claude, we could go over there go do this without me first thinking about it carefully to see if I am interested in doing it, if I am going to want to be a part of it before I just go over there and do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm a revolutionary from that time. You understand what I mean? I'm a kind of person that say, hey, if we're not going the right way, then we're not going any way at all. See? So them tune here, when we go into the studio as a record producer, and we say positive tune with good music. Dean Fraser plays saxophone, bongo, Herman pan percussion. Them tune a giant tune, soon to be released on the Big Stone record label. A whole heap of tune upon it, you know. The album name is Sweet Jamaica, sweet reggae music. Sweet reggae music can do it. The music of yesteryear used to permeate our mind and keep us in this joyful spirit. So that when we see our brothers and sisters in the street, we just love them, hug them, be a part of them. You know, just, you know, I had friends that I couldn't wake up. You know, I couldn't wait to wake up to go see my friends, man. You know what I mean? Because these are friends that I feel good about. You know, we teach each other. You know, let's look at how it takes a village to raise a child. Look in the background, you'll see Mama Africa, Winnie Madikizela Mandela. She was a woman of prowess. She was a great woman. I'm not even going to say she's an African woman. I'm going to say she is a woman. You understand? And she looked out for her village. She looked out to raise her children scattered far and wide. And that is what Big Stone is preaching. It's like I'm a preacher today. I want you to know that, hey, get with it. You can do it. You can make a difference. Don't just sit down out there and I say, well, 700 people dead at Jamaica. I mean, nah, go down there. You have families down here. You got brothers, sisters, mothers, aunts, and daughters forced with. I know that. But I'm asking you to put some of your money into the areas. And we're talking about social intervention. Social intervention. Let's get back to the mind of these people. Put some Mr. Clifton Tufton, the Minister of Health. Look at what is happening with the mindset of our youth. Are they going crazy? Are they smoking that embalming fluid? Are they smoking that colored caffeine with overproof rum? You know, that's a wicked Molotov cocktail that these youths, if you see them, they have this glass in their hand and the little herb, you know, a little spiff on them and dig out them and niggle. Let's get them away from this mindset. You know what I mean? Get them away from this mindset, because when we get them away from this mindset, we can save this country. Jamaica not gone nowhere. Don't ever think that this country has gone anywhere. We're here. I speak to my friend Ras Anjamari in Toronto. As a matter of fact, up to last night, I was talking to Anjamari. And Anjamari said, Big Stone, I see this coming a long time. I said, what are you talking about? He said, Big Stone, from them bring out the spaghetti western them, the cowboy movie, kill them all and come back alone. Fistful of dollars for a few dollars more. Pow, pow, all the Winchester rifle. When you hear, bing, it does something to your mind. And it make the youth them fall in love with the gun culture in Jamaica, right? We don't manufacture gun down at this. There's no gun factory down here. So what are we doing with thousands upon thousands of guns? What are we doing investing in guns? What are we doing selling guns or ammunition to our children? What are we doing? I know personally that some of you who have sent guns to Jamaica have died from these guns, the same gun that you send down here in the barrel. Some of you have lost parents, brothers and sisters and mothers to the same gun. You know what I mean? So kids, I'm telling you to wake up. I'm talking about the younger boys. You wouldn't mute that. You only me I talk about. The young girl them too. But me I'm mostly focusing on the young youth them out there. Now I'll play back that tune again. I want you to listen to it. Soon to be released, Guidance and Raw Deal. We ain't got no time to waste, Jamaica. We can move on. Move on.
I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. Every moving, I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. Militancy, I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. Every journey is a no what you know we have to go to it. I feel like we never yet a move started. But then you know what's up with the long life. No time to waste, I'm moving on. So we moving on. No time to waste, I'm moving on. No time to waste, I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. Future go. See what you say, I don't care. Don't care. Do what you do, I don't care. Don't care. See what you say, I don't care. You don't care what you want. I never tackle what you get, it is a killer. That we are yet over mountain to top. None of them could have never put me in a top. No time to waste, I'm moving on. Because we're moving on. No time to waste, I'm moving on. Militancy, and I'm on a so right now we have to get the new them there. And then you want to know, so you know them that way. We don't make them no second and another way. From your city to the right and stay away. From your heart is nothing and back my land that day. Long time this is the one of my next. So we are not dark, put on come again. Go to. I can't talk on. I want to listen to what Big Stone I said. Our youths are dying in this country. We ain't got no time. I'm 62 years old. I ain't got no time. You ain't got no time. Jackie, we ain't got no time. So we must do what we must do. We must buckle up and do what we must do. We must create jobs. We must create hope. We must create futures for our children. Can't say it cannot be done. The government, we cannot say the leader of the opposition and the prime minister, we cannot say it cannot be done. We must do it. What if our people are dead on the sinner? No time to waste. I'm moving on. No time to waste. I'm moving on. No time to waste. I'm moving on. Big up yourself, Aikila. Big up yourself. Say what you don't care. Don't care. Don't care what you want to spend the money on your killer. All the matter to know the wicked is a killer. That's why I have no time to waste, I'm moving on. 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 And then Marcus got to say a forward and a upper up we say. So right now we have to try to get the youth in there. And then you want to know when you know them make a way. We don't make you know the conduct and an officer. From your city to Shanghai and step away. From your heart is looking and back my land up there. Long time this is the one of my miss not there. So we are not dark, could have never be up there. I don't care. I don't care. You better care. Yes, care. Care. I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I am helping through the part that I can do. People can't see it one life. It's how we make it. Let's see about you, man. I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving on. I'm moving. I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I'm moving. The Riot General, big up yourself. I'm moving on. Yes, it. The Riot, big up. I'm moving on. What I do, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. That's the I'm moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, I just had to, start off the day on a very positive note. I put a post up to saying that I'm very happy and I'm also very sad. And ain't no joke about that. I'm extremely happy because the Almighty has blessed me with great number of years, 62. But I spin it around and say 26. I'm only 26 years old. Liar. So I just want you to know that I love each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. This is an impromptu thing. We come live later on, when we fix up myself and, you know what I mean? I'm going to fix up myself, We are talking about this and I go on a little more. And I should be coming live at about 8 o'clock, all right? Tune in, see with me, my Earth Strong. And I just want to show some love to your people them down at Jamaica, yeah. For those who are in Jamaica still, man, reach out. The government, reach out and do something because we need you more now than ever. The talking is great and we love all that ooh-la-lay, but get with it and do it. Let's get the youth some together. Let's get them in a mindset that they don't have to kill each other. Miles King, thank you very much, man, for that happy birthday. Diego, thank you also, man. Joe Kodak, big up yourself. Anointed Royal, Strong Maroon, big up yourself. Thank you all, thank you. But before I go, I'm going to play one more song on the production, right? 2 more songs. Yeah, I'm just getting a little piece. The name of the album is Sweet Reggae Music, right? Because we know sweet reggae music can do it. All right. I went and I choose the artist meticulously, ladies and gentlemen. I just didn't put some artist on a tune on a track and say go ahead and do it. Jacqueline, no, I don't do things like that. Maureen Miller Welters, no, I don't do things like that. Roderick Stubbs, no, I don't do things like that. Rassan Jamari, no, I don't do things like that. I think about the things that I do and I do it meticulously. I know everyone might not be able to think so fast on that wavelength, but take time out and think about your actions. Think about if you're going to do a negative act to somebody. Think about it. I thought about doing negative act to people all the time. Sure, but I don't let that mindset overtake me, that consciousness of I and I. You know what I mean? About me wanting to hurt somebody for what reason? You don't even do me anything. For what? I don't even know you, sir. I don't know you, man. Why would I want to kill you? You know what I mean? So let's bridge that gap. That gap the but after you them gone, so and then the parents them gone, so and then the little people them in between, and everybody do them own thing. You know what I mean? The one they do them own thing, and the one they do. Cause I'm bridging Beaver there, all the way from Toronto. Big up yourself, Beaver. Welcome home to Jamaica. Most you could have go everywhere. But some places we can't go. And I say the people who live at the place our kill we, No. But them have some fractions with them enemies and a man a bust a shot here, there, fling a stone here. It might catch you. Them things don't have no eye. See? So I find an artist named Loki D, very spiritual artist. And I say, Loki, I put the album there together, and it's a spiritual album, and it's an album that when we release the album and more at Jamaica, listen to the tracks, them tracks are some very important spiritual tracks, you know what I mean? And them songs that mean a lot and can help Jamaica to heal. Because there's a lot of festered wounds. There's a lot of wounds in Jamaica with have scab on it. Some of them scab they have 25 years. Can you imagine a man have a sore and the scab make it look like it out for heal, but underneath it's sore. If it goes a woman pull with the scab will just pus and blood and all them things that ooze out of it. So make we cleanse your mind, make we clean your heart, make we start love some people. You know what I mean? Make we just love some people. I feel good, love people in the bed. It's a sweetness for me. I don't know about Uno, but me feel nice for myself. Hey, see my brother in there. Yo, Daddy, we are doing it. You know what I mean? Dr. Love, what's going on? You know what I mean? I just feel good. Big up my friend John Thompson from Forever Young. Big up my friend Owie from Enfield St. Mary. I know you might be watching. On the 24th of August, Owie will have this thing at the Bayside River Lawn in Enfield St. Mary. So I could have tool up and go. Roland Burrell, big up yourself. We was in the studio last night, ladies and gentlemen, with Roland Burrell, and we did a nice song, and you know what I mean? So we just want to play a couple of more tunes before I go. I want you to know that I'm now getting back into being very happy. Sad, but I got that off my chest.
You know, I'm very happy. I'm ready to party later on. For those who are coming down to Forever Young Sports Bar and Restaurant, come on down, man. If you're in Jamaica, I've never met you before. Just come up to me as a big story. You know, so I'm watch your live today. And because you do that live here, and that's why I'm coming down at 48 West Street. The place safe, you know. There's a whole heap of parking, there's secured parking. We have people downstairs that make sure your cars don't get broken into. And downtown is not like that. 48 West Street is not like that. There's a big, massive car parking lot down there where your car will be secured. We stressed on safety. We would never invite you to an environment that you're not safe. You understand where I'm coming from. So John Thompson and Lady Thompson, thank you very much. They're the one that's putting my birthday party together. Authentic photos. Big up yourself for doing the pictures and the ads and so on. Listen, I want to see every single one of you. Julie Tracy, big up yourself. Julie, John Kennedy, big up John. Big up yourself. Let me go back to another song, right? I could just lift the spirit. Cause when Big Stone go in our studio, we're not like a lenke. You know what I mean? We're top of the line producer. And when we say we want some powerful tune, we mean we want some powerful tune. So Big Stone go into the studio and we'll find the artist. See me? Just listen to the artist. Some still don't believe Emperor Haile Selassie. God Almighty. I know without my God, without you, God, there's no God. I shall not go. I know without my God, without you, God, there's no you. Play part 2 tonight, come on. I'm coming live, ladies and gentlemen. I see the river tide. Hi, Rob, big up yourself, Brooklyn. Raymond Aspen, big up yourself. Rob to the I love without my God, do without you, God. I cannot go. I love without my God, and I do without you, God. Yes, I am. You're mighty in prayer. Some don't believe, even when I see the light burn up in the sky. The lights of the high, the promise of the I cannot I cannot writing on the Bible said, the Father's head, and your days will surely be long. Look at this! Pray and you will receive, rather than never receive, and everywhere you go. I know without my God, we call that the winner wife. There's no God. I love you, Facebook. I love you, without my God, without you, God, there's no you, there's no God. Oh Lord, without you, yes, I am. Yeah, man. Look at this, him now move without him, God. You see me? And everybody has their own interpretation of God. I'm not here to come and tell you to worship the God that I worship, or the God that I praise, or the God that I think give thanks to. You're entitled. The Honorable Marcus say you must see God through your own spectacle. So if you're white, you see God through the eyes of the white man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're an Indian, you see God through the eyes of the Hindus. And if you're Chinese, of course, you see God through the eyes of China. But if I'm African, I'm going to see God through the eyes of Africa. You understand? And that's what I implore to all of you, right? Everyone is right. Everyone is right. There's only one God, right? Everyone is right. And guess what? Most of the teaching of these gods, right? The Buddhas, the Allahs, and so on and so forth. Most of these teachings all say the same thing. Love one another. Give to the poor. Give to the dying. Help somebody. All of them say these great things. So if we can just say, okay, my God said, send an helping hand and help, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it. I remember quite a few years ago, there were 7 youths that were murdered in Brighton. They call it the Brighton 7. I don't know if you all remember, but 7 young lives were lost, right? They say they were plotting to do this. I wasn't there. I wasn't privy to those records or files. I don't know the circumstances. But one thing I know for sure, 7 lives were lost. And we're talking about 7 lives that if they were alive today would have been great lives, I think. Some of them, because some youth now take no talk. And let's be real. What do we do with the ones that we're not taking no talk? We're going to try some more. Try different method. You see, if you try a thing on Georgie and Georgie shun you, just read up where I say and try something else. You know what I mean? Things gonna get better. Sandy B, big up yourself. I was looking for you. Shaw Brady, big up yourself. Julie Tracy, you know, Christine Rendels, big up yourself. You know, I love each and every one. I see some people shouting out. Arlene Akiba Stewart, big up. Thank you for the birthday. Bruce, big up yourself. I see Ira Collins, John Goldburn, big up yourself. George Lee, big up yourself. Anthony Washington, big up yourself, my brethren. Anthony Bling da Costa, big up yourself, man. Big up to all of you, because my birthday is going to be one hell of a birthday, right? We're going to be jamming at Forever Young Sports Bar and Restaurant. That's downtown Kingston, 48 West Street. I'm going to go now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each and every one. It's damn near 42 minutes since I'm on, crying, bawling like a baby, but I'm smiling now. But I just want you to think seriously about some of the things that I say, because I don't want to say these things, you know, for people to say, yeah, thumbs up and I like. I say these things because I want you to open up your eyes and awake your consciousness. You know what I mean? I want you to think about your family members that are down here. Think about your friends. I want you to think about your own country of Jamaica. Think about what you can do to help and make a difference, because everyone can help to make a difference. Just your little thing. If everybody does their own little part, play their own little role, humanity, divine, libertarian, all the way in Enfield, Sydney, doing it. You know what I mean? Oneness Foundation over there in Portmore, my friend, doing it. You understand? There's a lot of foundation all over the place that is doing it, right? So let's start some more foundation. Let's do some more work. Let's say we can do it, right? I'm going to go back to the tune. I'll go to that tune now. We just do the mix on it last night. Raw deal and guidance. It'll take you up. I'll rock to it. I love you. 8 o'clock we'll come live again, where we can see you and dance and titivate up and put on some threads and go up on the dance floor and enjoy my Earth Strong. See? So we'll close out with that tune now, right? Not yet released, but that's why you go out and get it, right? I love you.
I see I got no time to waste. I'm moving on. I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on.
Our national anthem this. Georgetown, Guyana. Love, love, here we come. Nesbeth, pick up yourself, Nesbeth. I know who you are, my son. Turbulence the future. Pick up yourself. Warrior King, pick up yourself. Raw Deal, pick up yourself.
No time to waste. I'm moving on. I'm moving. No time to waste. I'm moving on.
Pick up yourself, guidance. Anywhere the guidance. Number one, Junior.
I said I got no time to waste. I'm moving on.
Say what I say, I don't care.
Do what you do, I don't care.
Don't care.
All them a tackle know the wicked is a killer. That we a yacht over mountain, yeah. None of them coulda never put me in a nutter.
No time to waste. I'm moving on.
We moving, no time to waste. I'm moving on. We a militant, we a yacht, no time to waste.
I'm moving on. I'm moving. I love you. I love you, YouTube. Thank you for the support. All these years. Thank you.
So right now we have to try to get the youth in there. And then you want to
Them better way.
we don't make you no second and an officer. From your city cushion,
I step away.
from your heart, it's nothing.
Never find them there.
Long time, the sister who no mind it's not there. You will another, could have never do up there. I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care.
I got no time to waste.
And ladies and gentlemen, I have here as a surprise for you. Right? I said I was not going to play it, this song, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm going to play it because guess what? When we say we're going to change Jamaica, we're going to change Jamaica on a positive note. All right? We're going to change Jamaica on a positive note. Right? And we want the music to do it. Right? We want the music to change Jamaica on a positive note. And we speak about the Almighty God and we speak about social intervention. But we now get back to speaking about love in our heart. Let's get back to when you go into the dance hall and you ask a woman for a dance, you know what I mean? And you say, may I have this dance with you? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing, you know, to greet a woman and you know what I mean? And have a dance with her. So this song was done by a brother that has been in the business of making its songs over a number of years. And I know Nina was listening out for this. Brother Roland Barrell, anyway you are, big up yourself. But last night we went into the studio and like I said, we did some great songs, right? But a big, massive song was created last night. A big, massive song was created last night.
Maybe let me love you now, love you too hard the seasons. And I will be your man, that's why you've been called.
Roll up the red, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe let me love you now, love you for all the bad reasons. You are the reason why I want to show your love. If you even take me, I might love you, take me, I'm over. Just to read to you.
Roll up the red, ladies and gentlemen.
My love,
My love, my love, my love. Pull up again and come. Roland Barrell, brand new Big Stone Records and production. We're rapping out big tunes, we're rapping out big tunes. Soon to be in the record shop.
Maybe let me love you now, love you too hard the season. And I will be your man, that's why you will call your lover.
Roland Barrell, ladies and
Maybe
gentlemen.
let me love you now, love you for all the bad reasons. You are the reason why I want to show your love.
You're the reason why I want to show you love.
If you even take me, I might not take me, I'm over. Just to read to you, oh, I can get in the valley, down in the alley, just to be with you. My love, hey, hey. My love,
Roland Barrell, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe let me love you now, love you too hard to season. And I will be your man, that's why you will call your lover. Maybe let me love you now,
Roland Barrell.
all the bad reasons.
And all the reason.
Why I want to show your love.
Juan Barrell.
You are my queen, I am your princess. I will never let you go.
Big Stone Records and production. Positive music will come out of Jamaica way. Sandy B, big up yourself. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. C-Matic 876, big up yourself.
Baby, let me love you. Love you for all the reasons. You are the reason.
You are the reason.
I want to show you.
You are the reason.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
roll up around, roll up around, roll up around.
Oh, yeah.
Like my cars out of my car over there.
Baby, let me love you now. Love you too hard.
Last time we was in the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
And I will be your man. And we call your
trust me.
love. Baby, let me love you.
Let me just pull up and say this. We was in the studio last night, and while we were there with my friend Courtney, you know, getting the thing together and putting the levels on the song. And it touches me to know that, hey, we can use music. We can use the power of great reggae music. Right? Julie Tracy said, Jamaica must change. Something must change. There's a total breakdown in social etiquette. And unfortunately, it's occurring worldwide. I know it's not just Jamaica experiencing this. I know people in Canada, people in the UK. There's a whole lot of stabbings going on in the UK. Youngsters are just getting up and just stabbing each other. What is causing that? What is creating that mindset? Is it something wrong with the food? Is it something wrong with the water? Is there something wrong with the music? Think about these things. And it's very important that we start to show concern. Buy Jamaica, eat organic. Some of the food that you see advertised for sale, don't eat it. Eat naturally grown food. You understand? Because we can save this country. We can do it. One person together at a time. Althea Hewitt, I know your birthday coming up. Big up yourself, Althea. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I do this because I love you. Evan Morgan, big up yourself. Empress Ja Light, Angel Eyes, big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Thank you so much. Let me hear this. It's a blessed earth strong King Sinclair. Many blessed years in good heal to come. Ja, blessing, yeah, King. And I think so. I like calling myself a king, because if you don't think of yourself as a king, then guess what? You know, you think of yourself something else. And if you think of yourself as a king, you carry yourself as a king. You know what I mean? So this is important for you to just exercise that love, right? So that was Roland Barrel. But guess what? I never say me I go to one more. And you know what? I'm going to see if I can find it, you know, man. I'm not tell a lie, you know. See it, huh? The album is Sweet Reggae Music.
Yeah, Mike.
I just want you to listen to this.
Tell me really good, your God. Tell me really good, my God. The good eyes and the dancer.
Prophecy Isaac.
The big man is sweet, with the music in the dance. That kind of music to uplift your mind and thought.
Yeah.
Only the music alone can free my people from falling. To all my singers and players, the future is the last thing I thought. I wanna look and I wanna show you the music. I wanna put me on the mic in the music. I tell me about all the best part in the music. I tell you that about the music.
Pull up again, man. I don't want to hand that woman thing in the music. Prophecy Isaac. Tell me what the good love God does to me. Wait there. Wait there, where we can't get back to loving each other. Seriously. Bring back the music.
That kind of music to uplift your mind and thought.
Only the music alone can save my people from falling.
To all my singers and players, the future is the last thing I thought.
Stop.
I wanna look and I wanna show you the music. I wanna put me on the mic in the music. I tell me about all the best part in the music. I tell you that about the music. Can't buy it.
And they don't lose it.
Righteousness between the youth and
And they use it.
I don't get that centralized in one thing on the music. So they can all benefit from the music. Remember this week.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, as I bid you farewell until later on, I want to say thank you again for stopping by my place. I didn't advertise it, but I just felt like talking to all of you. And I want to leave you with this. If one person can get up and do something about a problem or a situation, then we should. We should. Another thing also, ladies and gentlemen, His Imperial Majesty says, it is the lacking of attention that people who know that wrong is wrong. It is the lacking of us playing our civic role. And it is the lacking of us by sitting and doing nothing. You is the one that is responsible to cause evil to overcome good. I thank you so much. I love you. I love all of you. Simone Christie, I love you. Javel Music, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Zane, big up yourself. Devon, Washington, big up yourself. Roland Burrell, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Jacqueline Welch, big up yourself. I know you're a Trenchtown girl. Big up yourself. Let me see if I can see some more people over here. Mark P, big up yourself. Real Steel, thank you. Anthea Campbell, thank you so much. Thank you all for wishing me so much happy birthday. Bruce, Tony Lumley, Margaret Ellis, Howard Smith, thank you so much. Bethania Palmer, Betty Love, big up yourself. Thank you so much. I had a ball doing this, even though I balled doing this. But I love you. We catch you later at 8 o'clock sharp, all right? We have a date, right? Big Stone out. Enough love. Rastafari.